This video is proudly sponsored by NewType. Tools, accessories, model kits, these guys have it. Hop over to newtypeshq.com and use promo code Otaku for 10% off on your next purchase. Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes, and welcome back to another exciting episode from the good folks from PLUM. That's right, you didn't hear me incorrectly. The company is called PLUM. So as summer is rapidly approaching, we're going to kick things off with the 1/100 scale R9 codename Arrowhead from the popular game franchise R-typefinal. And without further ado, let's get to it. So after literally waiting for close to 3.5 weeks, the package has finally arrived, and I have to say, it has not disappointed me at all. It's very simple, very straightforward. You get a rundown on what this fighter truly is, and a brief description on the front, rear, and strangely enough, the device in the front is called the Force. So, enough about that. What's inside the box? As always, the instruction manual, which surprisingly enough, there isn't any story, nor is there any lore of this fighter at all. You basically get the second page giving you a color guide on what you need to do to custom paint this model kit, as well as a laydown on what you can expect for posability. Very straightforward. As for the plastic pieces themselves, after doing a close evaluation, the plastic is not really sturdy. It's not up to the same quality standards as Kotobuki and Bandai does it. It's very, very cheap, so you guys gotta be very careful when assembling this guy.
I was in London when you called last night. The city told me lies that you wanna let go. Just hear me.
So let's do a rundown of what we can expect from this model kit. So first and foremost, you get the Force Orb, which is strangely enough a better quality plastic than the whole entire kit, so that's a plus on that. You also get a clear translucent action base, which I don't really like, so I'm gonna add some custom flair to it as well. Now as for the remaining runners, there really isn't anything to really brag about. There's some light grays, there's some dark grays, some blues, some strange fluorescent white to the model kit, and shockingly enough, there are no sticker decals or any decals at all. So my original thought on lighting this sphere was really straightforward. I was just going to use one single mega LED light, but after doing some serious number crunching, I noticed that it wouldn't illuminate the sphere correctly to my specifications. So I did some last minute purchases from Evans Design and bought 3 additional mega LED lights and put it on each corner of the sphere, which will actually illuminate it correctly. So as I was adding the final touches to the pilot, I wanted to double check to see if the nano LED light would work sufficiently in the cockpit, because what I want to do is make sure that when the canopy is locked into place, it would properly illuminate the pilot. Not only that worked, it worked way too well to the point where the poor pilot was just being bombarded with nothing but the sun in his face. So to diffuse the light to a more proper specifications, I use a Tamiya clear blue to create a nice softer effect to it. as I'm adding the final touches to this model kit, I want to make sure that all the electrical wire is working correctly. So this part's very straightforward. I'm just going to plug the negative to the negatives into positives to positive, and then use a shrink to lock everything in place. Once that's said and done, I'm going to glue everything together. Alright, my dudes and dudettes, as this video is wrapping up, I want to share with you guys my thoughts and my impressions, what I thought about the kit, and they're very little. There's nothing really too crazy, so let's get to it. So the two things that are really disappointing about this model kit is the plastic quality and the fact that you can't properly fuse two pieces together. I don't know if that was their initial plan. I don't know if they were planning on making a kit where you didn't need to use any glue. At the very end, you're going to end up having to use glue on certain key areas, or areas that you're trying to fuse together don't properly align. So I think there was a big problem in the molding process. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you are probably thinking, well, you had the same problem with the Perfect Grade Wing Gundam Zero, right? It was an old kit. This kit is not really that old. It's probably like 6 to 7 years old, and the plastic shouldn't be in this poor quality. That's no excuse. But if you pay very close attention to their implementation, what they wanted to do with the plastic, there's a lot of hollow out areas, which I'm almost 100% certain that they were planning on adding some kind of lighting features for this model kit. But the problem is, it would have been way too expensive for anyone to purchase it. That goes for any hardcore builder to a casual, or to someone that's just like a general fan of the video game franchise. Now, as for the positive things about this model kit, it's actually really fun. I actually had a blast building this kit because it's nice to take a break from building one Gundam after another and just trying something new, you know, broaden out your palette. And this was like the one kit I really needed, and I had so much fun building it. But as I was constructing it, it definitely has a strong resemblance to a classic sci-fi B-movie called The Last Starfighter. Particularly, the ship was called a Gunstar, and I'm pretty sure the artist got some inspiration from that, and I absolutely find that adorable. But that's all the time I have, dudes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for new subscribers, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.